Alright, I'm back, y'all. Sorry. There was an older lady, and I'm gonna guess it's her daughter and the grandkids. I don't know why the daughter did not think about dropping, I'm gonna guess it's her mom or whomever off actually at the emergency room door. So she was trying to have her walk from, I wish I would have remembered to flip y'all, but hold on. They're sitting right there in the van. She was attempting to have her walk from there to there. I don't know how she thought that was going to happen. Plus, you're gonna kill her right leg, which is the good one right now. So it was not going to work. That's why I was like, hold on, y'all, because I'm like, I can't. The type of heart that I have, I just can't. So I always wish somebody would help me, and I wish one day somebody would actually do it. It'd be amazing if they did. But until then, I'm gonna continue to help others as best as I can, in hopes that I get blessed in return. But anyways, not in hopes, because I don't do it. It didn't sound right. It didn't even come out right. It don't sound right. I don't bless others so that I can get blessed. Like, I bless others because it's within my heart. I just wish that those that were around me had the same heart that I did, so that they can, it's not coming out. Oh, man. Really don't know how to say it where y'all can understand it. But like, I know I'm blessed, don't get me wrong, because I'm alive. I have my 3 beautiful babies. I may not have a pot to piss in, I may not have a window to throw it out of. You know what I'm saying? Well, technically, you know what I'm saying, I could throw it out the car window. Let me stop playing. But I just, for transparency, wish that those who I close, like loved ones, family members, whatever, who I bless all the time, or who I bend over backwards to bless, would actually return it. It'd be just so amazing, because my life would just be so much more easier. That's what I actually meant, but I didn't want to kind of say it, I guess. Whatever. But so my suicidal's been really bad, to the point that, like I said, I really don't care what anybody has to say. I've told CPS this, like, everybody already knows. I already have a plan, had a plan. It's already written down. It's in my Google Docs. The people who I needed to speak to about it already kind of know where it is. And originally, my health was declining so bad. About a year and a half ago. Almost 2 years. And about almost 2 years. And it was getting really hard. It was getting harder. And then to sit at home and watch my kids constantly cry for their dad, and watch this man play dad to kids that are not his, while his biological daughter and the other 2 that he had already been raising for like 5 years are like basically crying for him, was taking a big toll on me. Because no matter how much I kept trying to explain to this man, like, I don't want to be with you, I'm not trying to get back with you, which I wasn't. I just wanted him to be a dad. Like now my kids have some more serious, Lyrical has abandonment issues, but now Biva and Delano have more serious abandonment issues than they did before, because of what now you did. Like, they thought you were never going to do that to them. So it had gotten to the point where watching my kids and watching their pain and watching my baby at the window cry for her daddy, even though this man wasn't even picking up a phone to video chat, to call, to nothing, but to have people hit up my line, oh no, Lynette, what the fuck is wrong with him? He out here playing daddy to other people's kids and shit. Meanwhile, when his own daughter's out here crying for him and XYZ, and he out there doing this and doing that, and she need this and she need that. Like, that's what really, really, really got me to the point where I'm like, okay. So I remember when I felt like things was getting, like, physically worse for me. So I hit homeboy up and I'm like, listen, if anything were to happen to me, since I don't have anybody else down here in Virginia, would you be willing to be my medical proxy? But that means that if you have to pull the plug or anything, you feel me, you have to be willing and able to do that. He was like, yeah. So I'm like, and if anything happens to me, are you able to take all 3 of the kids? Like, are you going to take all 3 of the kids? Well, I can't do that right now. But you know how much that hurted? I already knew you were living with this female. I didn't know the female was pregnant at the time. But I already knew that the reason why I walked away is because you was dealing with the homewrecker. And I didn't have time to go through all the BS that we had in Connecticut. So I just walked away and was like, fuck it. Didn't want my kids to feel like, why don't daddy love us? He don't even stop by here no more. Like, where did he go? What's going on? So I sat them down because I talked to my kids and I'm honest with them and I don't lie to them. And at that time, Stinkadoodle was about 1 and like 14 months. She was about 14 months old. So 1 year and 2 months. So I sat down my 2 oldest and I was like, listen, this place is breaking me mentally. Is causing me to want to become a cutter. I've never been a cutter. I've never wanted to cut. But it's causing me to want to cut to release some pain. Hold on, my left hand's gonna lock. Fuck, that is changing. It's causing me to want to cut, and I can't do that. So, and then when I try to attempt to talk to, the other parent, things just wasn't going how they should. And basically the vibe that I was getting was on some just go ahead and cut yourself already type shit, or like off yourself already type shit and just get it over with. So I politely was like, yep, there definitely is that other ass, because your typical routine is that whenever there is another ass, the person you're dating at the moment becomes shit to you. And then the moment that ass burns the fuck out of you, you return back to your person. So I've been knowing this because we've been rocking back and forth on and off for 8 years now. But anyways, neither here nor there. So I sat down my kids and I was like, so this is what's about to happen. We need to leave. I'm sorry. I know you guys actually thought, since he moved down here, things were going to work out. And he was actually serious about, getting his stuff together. But it's clearly clear that that's not the case. And I can't keep seeing y'all get hurt. So we're just going to politely bow ourselves out. And just let him do him. And whenever he's ready to actually be a father. And actually be a man. And if we are still there, then obviously he can come back home. But if his home was taken, then unfortunately there's nothing that can happen. So I told the kids, that doesn't mean he loves you any less. Doesn't mean he cares about you any less. It just means that he has a lot of growing up to do. So I apologize, you feel me? I thought that us moving where we were was going to make things better, but it didn't. XYZ, XYZ. And I told them, so we're leaving. Please do keep in mind that you may not be hearing much of him from him because we're not gonna be able to pay the phone bill much longer. So it's not that he's ignoring it. Like I didn't lie to them because I didn't lie. I don't like lying to my kids. I kind of like, I don't know how to say it. I didn't lie, but I did actually not pay the cell phone bill. I did actually cut it off so it wouldn't be a lie. I already knew, this was later on in the line, but let me stop lying. I left the phone line open. What I told them was, sorry y'all. What I told them was, y'all can reach out because Biva has her own phone. You guys don't have to reach out to me. Y'all can reach out to him whenever. Like, I've never been the one to be like, y'all can't talk to him, y'all can't do nothing, y'all can whatever. Biva has her own phone. At the time, Donald was getting a phone, I had a phone. The problem is, he gets so caught up in what's in front of him. Doesn't matter if it's his boys, whoever, that they become irrelevant, non-existent, and shit happens. So the kids didn't really think about him during that whole time that we were living in the shelter and going through all that shit, because to them, I had explained it as we were protecting their relationship with him. And he may not understand it or acknowledge it or respect it, but it was the only way that I knew to protect their relationship so that it wouldn't get worse. So they were okay. The only time that they did talk to him when we were in the shelter was like 2 times when he called. And they were ecstatic and happy to talk to him. My kids love him to death, and he doesn't fucking understand that. Like, I really don't understand it my darn self either, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. So anyways, I just can't help. I can't see others, you know what I'm saying, go through things and not help to my best of my abilities, which is why I had paused the video and stopped and pulled up and, you know, offered to drive her up to the emergency room. But then that's when her daughter was like, I'm gonna go get a wheelchair. So she was just sitting right there on the bumper when I showed y'all, but she ended up getting with the wheelchair. So I kind of went over my 10 minutes. We're going on to the next video.